first pass. Complete to Marlon Brown. Ken Malcolm is the running back. It'll be a toss to the outside to Tavares King, who has a Georgia first down, as he's just shy of the 40-yard line.
And keep an eye on middle linebacker Max Bulla of Michigan State. When he sees Murray audible, he's going to try to audible back for the Michigan State Spartan defense.
Bulla's number 40, the run to Malcolm, across the 40 to the 43-yard line. After a gain of 5, here's Malcolm with a run. Gain of only a couple of yards. Richard sophomore Murray. Tavares King in the open field. Stopped shy of the first down. So the Spartans with Marcus Rush, after one first down, will force a punt. Second in the Big Ten, top 20 in the nation. Keyshawn Martin back for the punt of Drew Butler. Martin got a fair catch at the 10. He let it go, and it rolls down to the 2.
Against the Georgia Bulldogs, they rush the passer as well as any team in college football.
Dogs are late to the party there on offense, or defense, I should say. And Cousins with a first down throw. That could be a safety. Did the ball break the plane? It did not. A safety. Brandon Boykin with the tackle of Keyshawn Martin.
And watch the left corner, number 2, Brandon Boykin. Recognize it. He's going to fire away and beat a block and make an impact tackle backed up for the Georgia defense. Yes, he does. And I do know this about Todd Grantham. He does not like easy completions against his defense. No bubble screens, and he proved it early in this game.
On the free kick, here come the Dogs with Sanders Cummings catching the free kick. And so Aaron Murray with good field position and a 2-point lead. And Ken Malcolm runs to the right, across midfield, and Malcolm gains 11. Important player for this Bulldog team. Murray with a throw. Complete, just shy of the 40-yard line, and then Malcolm Mitchell put on the brakes, and there were Spartans waiting for him. So the gain only 2 yards for the freshman from Valdosta. It'll be Samuel with the carry, not going to go anywhere. Anthony Rashad-White up front. Spartans offside. Free play from Murray. Incomplete. Intended for Chris Connolly, the freshman wide receiver.
Defense in the neutral zone, number 2. The 5-yard penalty and replay, third down.
3rd and 4. Murray had time, has the first down to Malcolm Mitchell, the 30-yard line. There's the game within the game right there. Bulldogs look to the sideline. Their offensive coordinator, Mike Bobo, tells him what he wants to run, and Max Bulla for Michigan State changes to defense. A Murray shot to the end zone, off the head of Darquez Denard, and a flag for pass interference. Earlier this year, 11 carries for 97 yards. And he takes the run from Murray inside the 10. Made it to 5 and a gain of 9. They give it to Malcolm, met in the backfield by Golston. William the tackle, a loss of 3. The tight end, Orson Charles, on the wing to the left. High school teammate of Murray. And a shovel pass to Charles. Kept from that first down. He was pulled back by big Jarrell Worthy.
Go for it. Find out about your freshman tailback. Send a message to your offensive line.
Ken Malcolm, the redshirt freshman back. He's got it. He doesn't have it. Stopped by the Spartans. Michigan State with a hold, and they'll take over. And Kirk Cousins gives to Le'Veon Bell. About 4. After the gain of 4, it's back to Bell. Hit hard by Alec Ogletree. John, it's a guy you like, number 9 for Georgia. 3rd and 3 for the senior Cousins. There's throw, Nickel caught it, Pete Nickel, shy of the 40, and he's a former quarterback. First down for Michigan State. Gain of 25 for Nickel. And Spartan lore forever. He's the one who caught the Hail Mary against Wisconsin. Pressure on Cousins. Throws sideline. It's complete to Le'Veon Bell.
Jones he's a big-time pass rusher. I love watching him play.
First down, the backup back, Edwin Baker to the right. Gain of 3 yards, hit on the sideline by Bakari Rambo.
Promising young talent.
He's back in, he swings it over to Keyshawn Martin, looking for space, there's nowhere to go. Sean Williams with an eraser of a play, a loss of 9, tackled by the junior from Damascus, Georgia. Third and 15, the tight end Linthicum stays in to block. Jarvis Jones got in around the edge and ends up forcing the sack by Ogletree. Ogletree's getting credit in the stat sheet. Mike Sadler, lefty punter for the Spartans, kicks it away. 49-yarder, fair caught by Boykin. Georgia, no stranger to this Outback Bowl, appearing here for the 5th time. First appearance for the Spartans, Isaiah Crowell, the talented freshman, back next to Aaron Murray. Takes it to the left, chased down by Anthony Rashad White, and a loss of 3. Play clock running down on Aaron Murray. On 2nd and 13, he's flushed and slides down at the line of scrimmage. Let's get an update now. Here's Adnan Virk. Just in the first half.
How do you do that?
They put up some telephone numbers for stats. 3rd and 15 from Murray. Has time, going deep down the sideline. Tavares King on the run to the 35-yard line. Redshirted that first year, started every game for Georgia the last 2. And we have procedure penalty on the Dogs. 49th and final game for the senior from Centerville, Alabama. Here's Crowell with his 2nd rush, not going anywhere, with the Spartans waiting for him on defense. With the wind in his back one last time in this half, the pass is blocked and back into the hands of Murray. So it's a catch, completion, and a reception. The 40 Bulla, the ringleader, reacting to the check made by Aaron Murray in the Dogs' sideline. Murray feels the rush, steps up, takes off, lost the football, picked up by Golston. With one hand, Golston snatched it from the ground. And it's Spartans' ball on a turnover. On the game's first turnover, Spartans take over at the 41. Backwards pass, Le'Veon Bell. Only gains a couple of yards. Alec Ogletree over there.
Show up from no place. Sorry, we didn't have time. Michigan State just jumped the ball in no huddle.
Do a little bit of what Georgia likes to do, but you got Ogletree live. Instead, making another tackle, this time the gain of 3. Called start flag from the side. Well, that's Dan France, especially when 29's beaten you twice in the last series. 3rd and 10, Georgia brings 5. Cousins throws off the hands of his 5th-year senior tight end Brian Linthicum. A line drive, but it's tough to catch. It'll go out of bounds. Kick is 47 yards. Last Georgia drive started at the 11, this one at the 12. After Ken Malcolm's gain of 2, here's Adnan Virk with an update. Aaron Murray's throw complete to Michael Bennett, but a good open field play by Darquez Denard keeps the gain to 4. Murray's hit all his passes against the pressure. Another completion. This is a first down. 6'1", 185. right in the backfield for a quick eraser is William Golston out of Southeastern High School, the sophomore from Detroit. It's Samuels the back, pressure on Golston. Murray got away, and that's his first incompletion. Murray getting pressure going down to Nikos Allen. Second team all Big Ten. And what about the defenses in this Outback Bowl?
Because of guys like the Nikos Allen.
Drew Butler kicking it away for Georgia. 41 on the kick. Fair caught at the 36-yard line. To run over this guy, the problem was the alligator bit the handler's leg. Thankfully it was not serious and everything worked out okay. Fran Tarkington and Charlie Trippi, who in his final Georgia game, a bowl game, played all 60 minutes for the victory. That's B.J. Cunningham, the all-time leading receiver in Spartan history, with a gain of 5 to the 43-yard line. 72 catches on the year. That's the first of the day for Cunningham. On 3rd and 4, Cousins through the slant for Cunningham, but Brandon Smith deflects it. Michigan State sideline wanted a penalty. There's none called. It's 4th down. Brandon Boykin hopes to get a return in here. Great kickoff return. Let it go, and it goes all the way home. So a touchback, 37 yards of net. Isaiah Crowell the back, first down for Aaron Murray with a shot downfield. Overthrown for Malcolm Mitchell. Let's get another update with Denver. Season that cannot end soon enough for Penn State. 2nd and 10 from the 20 for Georgia. They run up the middle with Isaiah Crowell, fights through a hole on the right side for 6. 2 state titles. Supposed to be out 3 to 4 months with a broken leg. Came back in 2 months in the state semifinal game and threw for 344. Here he is on 3rd and 4, going down with a half. William Golston is having. Georgia has struggled with special teams coverage. Spartans aren't going to get a chance to return as Keyshawn Martin took a very high kick with good hang time from Drew Butler. A 37-yarder for the fair catch at the 42-yard line. This year, Mark D'Antonio's team had the best record, only 1 regular season loss, but lost the inaugural title game to the Badgers. Le'Veon Bell seeking space, only a yard. Whole bunch of Georgia red waiting for him. Bagaha, the 50-year senior, replaces the sophomore France after a Bell gain of 1. Some time here for Cousins, and behind Cunningham, and incomplete. And let's check in again with Adnan.
Pass rush situation. Washington at the top, Jones at the bottom. No back set.
Here they come with pressure from Rambo. 2 over the middle. Rambo, it's Cummings, I should say, breaks up the pass. And he knows right the first time. It was Bakari Rambo, and it's incomplete. And that is 3 consecutive 3-and-outs. One more time, Sadler with the kick. Boykin just lets it get away, and it'll roll down shy of the 10-yard line. 47 on the kick, no return. 6:55 to go. Michigan State turns it back over to the defense. Georgia takes over its own 11. Fourth consecutive Georgia drive starting inside the 20. And Aaron Murray getting set to get hit. Completes it for 3 over to Malcolm Mitchell.
It's a good defense.
Murray gets it to Crowell in the middle of the field. He's pulled down by Chris Norman at a Renaissance High School in Detroit. Isaiah Crowell just limped off. What else is new? Georgia fans have heard that a lot. Justin Anderson flagged for the second time. Now it's 3rd and 7. Ken Malcolm's the back. He picked up the pressure. Murray's throws incomplete. As Malcolm Mitchell kept running, it's back-to-back 3-and-outs for the Spartan defense. Drew Butler's going to kick it to Keyshawn Martin. I mentioned Martin has a touchdown each of the last 2 seasons. Rocket shot for Butler. Martin's got it at the 38 and a great open field play to bring him down. Blake Saylor's second good special teams play on a punt coverage and lost to the champs of the leaders division, Wisconsin. Edwin Baker can't go anywhere. Christian Robinson, 48 plays, 12 tackles for loss. 1 of every 4 plays has gone the wrong way. That carry by Edwin Baker with Alec Ogletree and Christian Robinson is a win in a bowl game. That is their item 1 for this afternoon. Like a first down right now. B.J. Cunningham 2 yards short of it, not going to get it. As Brandon Smith tackles him. That is 4 consecutive 3-and-outs for Georgia.
Mark D'Antonio known for that as the head coach at Michigan State here on 4th and a little more than 2. Keep an eye on anything. Wrong again.
Sadler's going to kick it. And this one will go all the way through in a touchback, and Georgia will start. The Tigers remained undefeated and won the SEC title. Richard Samuels now the back. Aaron Murray protected. There's a shot downfield. The man open. Tavares King inside the 20, all the way home. Touchdown, Georgia. 4 on the season. Extra point added by Blair Walsh, and also a career long for both the quarterback Murray and the receiver King. Nick Hill out of Chelsea, Michigan with the return. Little speedster Nick Hill to the 36-yard line.
Nick Hill on the return. And we would love to be one of those teams to win 11 games, to send our seniors off the right way.
17, the last one to do it. Cousins pass complete to Cunningham. First down at the 43-yard line.
Been well trained by Robert Weiner at Plant High School. But I really enjoyed being with Aaron Murray. I think he's got a promising future.
Le'Veon Bell next to Cousins. It's third to couple. Bell stays in for pressure. Come back to Linthicum, the tight end. Held on to by Sanders. Cummings stayed up momentarily. Took a second shot as the ball went out of bounds. And it'll be shy of the first down, I do believe. Let's check out the player first. He took a second shot and lost the ball, and he's shaken up. Linthicum helped over to the Spartans training table. Started his career at Clemson. 3 touchdowns there his freshman year, then transferred to Michigan State. Along with Garrett Selleck, the brother of Brent Selleck of the NFL's Philadelphia Eagles, and Deion Sims, the 3 tight ends at Michigan State. But he's shy of the first down, so that's another 3-and-out. And another kick. Going back to the 5 to take it is Boykin getting out of space. Look out. Boykin needs some space. He's got the far side. 1 block away is Boykin across midfield. Breaking free. A spectacular touchdown.
His draft status just changed, Mike. He hit that like a rocket. Reverses his field. Finds a lane, and he is gone.
92 yards. That is the longest play in Outback Bowl history. It erases the record that stood for all of a minute and a half on the clock. 2 touchdowns in 87 seconds. Now Michigan State needs a response. Here's Larry Caper. That's up to 25. First hit from Corey Campbell. Connor Norman. Strong safety down, looking at his right leg. 5 straight 3-and-outs. Can they get a first down? That ball nearly intercepted by Sanders Cummings. And some of the bubble screens that you schooled us on this week, and we have not seen much of that from the Spartans so far today. Check down with Bell. Le'Veon Bell used his patented spin move and a hurdle to get within 2 yards of a first down. Sean Williams went up high, and he came down hard. Spartans desperately need a first down, and we got a flag. You have the option here on this penalty, motion procedure penalty last minute for the 10-second runoff that added to the rulebook this year. They just went to replay to double check that the clock was accurate after that injury that happened. Le'Veon Bell joins the bunch to the right. The backfield, Cousins got rid of it quick. It's caught, but that penalty, that procedure penalty, made it 3rd and 7, and Washington was whistled down.
It's a credit to Mark Rick and his staff.
Mark choosing not to use that last timeout. Let the half run down, and this first half will come to an end. Michigan State deferred to their option to start the second half.
There's been no flurry so far from Michigan State, but a full half left.
Blair Walsh kicking it. And it'll be Keyshawn Martin from 2 yards deep taking it out and shy of the 23rd special teams play for Blake Sailors here today. Here's Jen Brown.
Thanks, Mike. Well, a little update for this Georgia offense. Their running back, Isaiah Coel, will not be playing the rest of this game.
Spartan offense. Nothing happened in the first half. Starts the same way in the second half. And guess who? Brandon Boykin gets Le'Veon Bell for a loss of 3. He's got some playing days ahead of him. Here he is creeping off the edge. Now back in coverage as Cousins finds some open space, takes off, and Kirk Cousins gets down by the 22-yard line.
Blitz. See Ogletree at the bottom of the screen. Here comes Georgia.
Ogletree's 9. He's coming. Cousins got rid of it quick. But wrapping up is Sean Williams. So they keep it shy of the first down depending on where the forward progress is marked. Mike Sadler had poor hang time on that kick that was brought back by Boykin for a touchdown. This one away from Boykin with a friendly bounce for the Spartans. It's going to be 54 yards and Georgia ball at the 21-yard line. Both teams no strangers to bowl games. Georgia's 47th, 15th in a row. Aaron Murray takes over from the 22. Tavares King has a touchdown earlier. Instead has had a harm's way in a gain of a half dozen. Gave up 140 yards on 2 big plays. Other than that, they've done okay. One of them that took it to the house, though, Ken Malcolm, a yard shy. 3rd and 1. Murray's going to throw for it. Worthy broke through, forced it out quick, but it's complete for the first down. Georgia just 17 runs, 24 yards here today. Murray, play action. Pressure got picked up. He got out of the pocket and threw an interception. There's the turnover they needed. Darquez Denard gets his 2nd on the season. It's 3 yards away from their deepest penetration of the game. What are you going to do with it? Cousins down the middle. That pass nearly intercepted. Linthicum, the tight end, had a tough time getting out of his break. He was being jostled. Now it's 9 possessions. 8 of them have not gained a first down. Only the 4th snap in Georgia territory. Bubble screen was covered. Tried to still get it to Keyshawn Martin. It was incomplete. We always talk about the DBs, but Cornelius Washington in the throwing lane there forced Cousins to come down and eat it. 3rd and 10. Sideline throw, caught for the first down, B.J. Cunningham. So there's the first down in a long time. Deepest penetration of the afternoon for the Spartans. And into Keyshawn Martin. Got to get Joel Foreman to pull for him, but again the speed. And again Boykin, gain of just 1.
Get off a block, and then go make a tackle. Look at this formation.
Showing some wrinkles, saw them practice this with Fo Finotti. The tackle coming out to the left. Pass over the middle, caught by Linthicum. Hurt in the first half. Back here to the 18. First down gain of 17. The 18, Le'Veon Bell. Can he bounce it outside? Stiff arm and Boykin, and out of bounds to the 14, gain of 4. More than half the staff has been at Michigan State this entire 5-year run. And the 13, Bell, good patience and good power too, inside the 10. First and goal, MSU. Best field position of the day, and the Spartan fans who came from the great state of Michigan rise. From the 8, Number 8, incomplete. Looking for Cunningham. Well covered by Sanders Cummings. Keith Nickel, the motion man. Here's Le'Veon Bell to the right. Bell at the 5. Touchdown, MSU!
That's just a big back. And finally, Boykin isn't up to the task.
Listen to B.J. Cunningham's jumping ability on a jump ball on a fade. Spartans to make it a 1-possession game. Cousins, touchdown, 2-pointer, I should say, Linthicum.
Ball game, blown coverage by Georgia.
You get a little bit of why they love this kid. What a leader he is, Kirk Cousins. Kickoff return, bouncing to Boykin at the 4. Couldn't get to the outside. Spartans keep him shy of the 20. Richard Samuel's the back. Isaiah Crowell out with the ankle injury. Samuel bouncing to the left. Couldn't get there. No gain. Trenton Robinson, some play. An update now with Adnan Verk. Wow. Another block for Pat. That's 4 block punts in his career, right behind Rainey. Samuel's obliterated by Worthy. And this Michigan State tough to run on defense being heard from. Spartan faithful raise the noise level. Murray a throw. It is incomplete. Bounce before King could get it. 3 and out Georgia.
And Michigan State's going to get great field position.
Coming after Drew Butler got it away and got away a great kick. Wind help but a super kick. Keyshawn Martin has no blocking. Doing this on his own. Martin made a 5-yard return out of it. And a nice coverage play by Costa Vavius. Cousins first down, has some time, throwing middle. What a catch. Linthicum again, the tight end. 23. He was shaken up, and Jones not as effective pass rushing. Gave a hair more time to Cousins. False start on Joel Foreman, the left guard. Not being medically cleared, back to Georgia. Star year, 13.5 sacks. Second single season mark behind our colleague David Pollock. He's back on the field as Edwin Baker carries for a couple of yards. On 2nd and 13, Cousins hit as he throws. That pass incomplete in the flat. Cornelius Washington was bringing the pressure. Needing to get to the 32 to keep the drive alive. It's a 4-man rush. Cousins sailed on him, incomplete. As Sean Williams was back there, and he got hit as he threw.
Sadler's a good one.
10 times inside the 10-yard line this year for the freshman. Left footer out of Grand Rapids. Got the bounce. Spartans got him at the 1. Let's see. Yes, they did. So it'll be 99 yards for Georgia. As Curtis Drummond got down there to help out the lefty punter. And Malcolm, the freshman, back in there, redshirt freshman. Looking for space. Max Bullen meets him. No gain. That Bullen name has been around Michigan State football for so long. After a gain of 1, seeking space, Malcolm, Trenton Robinson, close in a hurry. Play clock running down on Aaron Murray. Just going to run it against the 3-man front and get the first down. Chris Norman left his gap there, number 10. 3 for the first down. Malcolm with a nice cutback run. Here comes the redshirt freshman from Decatur, Georgia, to the 33, and 2 big runs. Let the dogs breathe, a gain of 21. Stands next to Murray. Goes the other way, and it's intercepted! Darquez Denard, all the way home! Touchdown, Spartans! Michigan State will go for 2 at the time. Kirk Cousins back out there. Sends Le'Veon Bell to the edge. Shovel pass, well read and erased Avery Jones. Michigan State in the closest one, down 2 to Georgia. Short kicks, a little confusion, and Boykin, but able to take it is Alexander Ogletree. Not taking away from Ball's accomplishment, but the rules of counting has changed significantly in college football. They have not run the ball effectively against Michigan State today. Trying to do it, Brandon Boykin, who's done everything else today. Boykin runs for a first down. Give it to him again. That time, Spartans, we've seen enough of you two. Denzel Jerome out of Plant City down here in Florida. In about an hour. Fourth quarter begins here. Good game, 2-point game. 2nd and 14 for Georgia. And another tackle for loss. Chris Norman gets Brandon Smith a 7-yard loss and 12 tackles for loss in the game. Need to get it over midfield. 3rd and 20. Spartans bring pressure. Here's Malcolm working towards the middle of the field. And he'll be stopped. Denzel Jerome the tackle before the punt to the studio and Adnan Burke. All right, Adnan, the punt is away by Butler. Fair catch. Keyshawn Martin gets it at the 27. Nice job by Drew Butler, the Spartans. Embarrassing loss, 49-7. Trying to make up for that here today. Kirk Cousins. Nobody open. Seeking shelter and safety on the sideline. Cunningham, nickel, Cousins, all seniors. Bell's a sophomore. Only a gain of 2 yards. Mike Tirico, John Gruden, Jen Brown with you at the 2012 Outback Bowl. 3rd and 8 for Michigan State. They've rallied from down 16-0 at the half to get within 2. Georgia brings 4. Cousins throws over the middle. Keyshawn Martin first down. Martin wrestles it just shy of midfield. Ray Drew is in for Cornelius Washington. Here's a shot for B.J. Cunningham. Couldn't bring it in. He's trying to make a lot of those plays up in the air. Tight coverage from Brandon Smith. And Georgia make an impact play on defense. Le'Veon Bell running up the middle. There's the Dogs' middle of the defense. Larry Caper is the back. 3rd and 10. Here come the Dogs. Cousins throws, intercepted in the flat. It's Sean Williams. Got a block. Sean Williams inside the 15.
Force a hot throw and cover the hot receiver. They don't do it that well in the National Football League, Mike. That's a great job by Todd Grantham and his Georgia defense.
And Malcolm the back never got a block from his fullback, Bruce Figgins, and Chris Norman with another tackle for loss. Well, Murray took a snap and took a knee to try and force an encroachment violation. And then once Murray got hit, it led to the post-play pushing and shoving.
Jones did?
But it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah. Yep. But initially you're thinking, oh, of course he's in the neutral zone. He took the snap. He wasn't there. So a wasted down, 3rd and 13. The center, Ben Jones, playing his 49th game, snaps it. The sophomore Murray throws incomplete. Tavares King fell down, but did miss 12 field goals this year from 32. Bangs it right through the middle. A big 3 points for Georgia, 17 times this year. Day kicks to Nick Hill. Nick Hill out of Chelsea, Michigan. It's a great speedster. Almost got through the wash. I saw this kid play high school football. He is a little exciting speed back who's coming along. Big Ten losing. Penn State earlier today. All 3 games going on right now. Cousins gets it to the tight end. Linthicum has a ton of room. Here goes Brian Linthicum, the senior, down the sideline. Linthicum all the way to the 10.
That is impressive by Linthicum and great execution.
Gain of 51, longest of his career. Spartans from the 9. The back is Edwin Baker. There goes Baker up the middle. Only a yard here. It's a 5-point game. Second and goal, Spartans. The 50th senior Cousins throwing for Cunningham. Throws it away as Brandon Smith had him blanketed. Cunningham's their big touchdown man. Number 3 has caught 12 this year. Cousins has it. The rush is 4. He throws end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Keith Nickel gives the Spartans the lead.
I give these Spartans so much credit.
Third Spartan attempt for 2. They were 2 for 2 in the regular season. Cousins off the corner. He's pressured. Keyshawn Martin's got nowhere to go. And the lead remains 1. Good job by Brandon Boykin and Brandon Smith for Georgia's defense. Well, this has been the star of the game. Brandon Boykin. Can he make magic happen again? Here's Boykin from the 6. The Dogs are down for the first time today. He's got nowhere to go. Tyler Ellsworth on the tackle. His own 19. Where he throws. It's caught by Malcolm Mitchell down the sideline. Mitchell to the 36-yard line, gain of 17. Now Carlton Thomas, a junior, the most dependable of the bunch. Murray shakes the shoulders. Oh, a downfield strike. Caught by Tavares King. Tavares King inside the 20. Makes a move on Denard. Hit at the 11-yard line. 205 receiving yards. Carlton Thomas to Nikos Allen with a knockout shot. Georgia trying to retake the lead in field goal range. Murray hit as he throws. It's ruled nothing right now. It's a clear ruling, ruled incomplete. Ruled incomplete. The star of the day for Georgia other than King. 3rd and 12. Look at the Boykin. Here's Boykin to the 5. Boykin's in the end zone. Touchdown Dogs. Oh, what a day. Murray rolls to the right. He brought Mitchell that way. Goes to Mitchell. And they got the 2. Pop-up kickoff this time to cause some problems, and is caught and obliterated is Nico Palazzi, the fullback.
Force a touchdown to give Georgia the lead.
Now trying to defend Kirk Cousins in the offense, and here they come. Le'Veon Bell with a completion. This one has been tight, very competitive second half. Keyshawn Martin looking for space to throw. He does. It's Linthicum having the day of his life in his final day in the Spartan green and white. Tackled by Sean Williams, first down. 1st and 10, Michigan State trying to respond to Georgia. Kirk Cousins out of the flat. Here comes fullback Todd Anderson. Just his 6th catch as Anderson rumbles to the first down mark over by the 35-yard line. Back to that guy, Brandon Boykin, Fayetteville, Georgia. What a star he's been today. Le'Veon Bell carries to the 33, gain of about 3.
Of the Georgia Bulldogs.
Linthicum, the tight end, in motion. He's got 110 yards today. Cousins throwing his way. And there he is, stumbling out of bounds over at the 28-yard line. Listen to this kid's words to go with his great resume on the field. Unbelievable kid. Trying to get a first down here on 3rd and 2. Cousins throws, it's deflected, Ogletree kept it alive, and the big fella Jenkins comes away with the pick. All 351 pounds of Jenkins.
John Jenkins looked just as good right there. This Ogletree, been special today.
Sophomore out of Newman, Georgia. Been outstanding. 3:56 left, full complement of timeouts, Michigan State. Can they get the ball back? Murray gives to Samuel. Another tackle for loss. And Michigan State will stop it again. Oh yeah, Jenkins is going to talk about that pick for years now. You can't stop him. John mentioned the first half, huge addition, junior college guy at the point of the 3-4 added this year. 2nd and 12, State brings the heat. Murray rolls it and throws it complete Inbounds is Malcolm Mitchell. Michigan State stops it again. After the gain of 4, there's 3:46 and a really big third down. Mark D'Antonio putting all of his timeouts into this series. Running back is Samuel. Worthy came over a little bit early. Was he induced? Nope. There's going to be an offside. No first down, but it's going to be third and much more manageable. Taken back to the locker room. Now they look over to the sideline and adjust the play from there. 3rd and 3. What a big play. Murray, the throw, and it's incomplete, but a flag down is Johnny Adams.
Pass interference. Defense number 5. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, and it'll be a first down. Play. The pass was incomplete. Therefore, they accepted the foul for pass interference. The clock should not have started. We're going to put 3:43 on the clock, and the clock will start on the snap.
Samuel looking to cut back, and it was closed off by Marcus Rush, the redshirt freshman out of Cincinnati's Moeller High School. 2nd and 9. It took every second off the clock. Here goes Samuel to the right. The stout Spartan rush defense with the stop. To ice the game with a first down here. It's 3rd and 8. Murray will hand it. They'll run it up the middle. Michigan State will use that final timeout where the play's whistled dead at 2:06. Isaiah Lewis ran to the kicker. They go after the kicker this time. Don't get to Butler. Keyshawn Martin let it bounce. It was tough to bring in for him. Three-man rush. Cousins shot for the middle. There's Nickel. There's that man again. 15 and a first down. From the 30. Slanting is Cunningham. Gain of 7. Clock spins. Minute and a half to go. 2nd and 3. Bobbles the snap. Cunningham got it. Cunningham stays in bounds. Goes to the 41. If he got out of that tackle, it was a foot race. Clock stops to move him. 1:11 left in regulation. Final minute, Michigan State trying to tie. Cousins, Le'Veon Bell out of the backfield. Gets as much as he can, gets out of bounds. Very well executed move, John. And they've gone 47 yards efficiently and effectively. 2nd and 7 for the senior, Cousins. Steps up into space, takes off, he's got a first down. Pointing out for blocks, Cousins inside the 20. And out of bounds inside the 20. Kirk Cousins trying to lead a game-tying drive in his final game in the Spartan green and white. Can he make the play in the red zone? The game on the line. Cousins throws. Nickel with the catch. Out of bounds at the 12 is Keith Nickel. 43 seconds remaining in regulation. 43 seconds left. Spartans for the tie. Cousins for Cunningham. That was a great job at the line of scrimmage by Sanders Cummings. Pass incomplete. 2 plays to get 4 yards in the first down or get 12 yards and a touchdown.
No back set. Had success throwing the ball to the post to number 7, Keith Nickel, earlier in this set.
Cousins fires. Caught by Martin! To the goal line. He's in! Touchdown Spartans!
Great design by Michigan State.
So Dan Blum, the replay official, buzzes down. Ed Ardito will get on the headset to confirm. And here's Ed Ardito.
After review, the runner's knee was down prior to crossing the goal line. The ball will be placed on the 1-yard line. It'll be a first down for Michigan State.
Here we go. It starts on the ready to play. First and goal from the 1. Le'Veon Bell didn't get a clean exchange, but the flag comes down. Boy, what a big penalty this would be with no timeouts, 26 seconds left.
During the run, personal foul, face mask on the defense, number 19. Half the distance to the goal, replay, first down.
Go to the half-yard line. Can Georgia make a stand from a half-yard away? Going to throw to Cunningham? Yes, incomplete. Covered by Cummings. 22 seconds remain. It's 2nd and goal. Game to kick shortly. 2nd and goal. Spartans another chance. Movement up front early.
Offside defense, number 29 was in the neutral zone. It's a half the distance to the goal. It'll remain second down.
Remember, John Jenkins was taken off to the locker room after he made the interception earlier, the regular nose guard. So Gathers is over the center now. Second and goal, Spartans. Le'Veon Bell, contact, keeps fighting, and he's in for the touchdown, MSU.
That's what they did. They went to their bread and butter power play.
Missed only one in his career to tie the game. The snap was low. What a job by the holder. And the kick is good. Now you've got Brandon Boykin back, the star of this bowl game, waiting to get his hands on it one more time. And here he is at the 5. He scored on a safety, on a reception, on a punt return. He's brought down here at the 22-yard line. 2 other overtimes in Outback Bowl history. The 25, Cousins will give to Le'Veon Bell. Up the middle, and he's tied up by Avery Jones, who had a big play earlier on a 2-point conversion, a gain of 3.
Spartans love to throw it here.
All seniors over here with Cunningham and Nickel and Martin. Pressure up the middle. Swinging it out for Bell, incomplete as Cousins had to hang in there and take a shot. Adjusting the protection up front of the line. Here's the senior Cousins. Pressure off the edge, he throws, it's intercepted and taken away by Bakari Rambo. Rambo brought down to the 26-yard line.
And look who's in the game at running back for the Bulldogs. Carlton Thomas, all 162 pounds of him.
5'7". Thomas gets the handoff. The convoy to the left on an open field. Contact made by Isaiah Lewis. Carlton Thomas started that SEC championship game. Just going to get right to the middle of the field here, and from here a field goal is 43 yards, and they're going to go for it on 3rd down.
There's Worthy, 99. 98, Anthony Rashad White. They're going to push right up the middle.
42 yards for the win, on the way, and it is wide right. No good, and the game goes on. Tampa, Florida's Aaron Murray went to high school 4 miles from here. He's loading up. Downfield for Malcolm Mitchell. Incomplete with Johnny Adams step-for-step coverage.
That's just great coverage by Johnny Adams.
They've been at it like this. Been a part of 3.5 hours. This play killed. 2nd and 15. Aaron Murray from the 30 as Golston coming in, got brought down. Murray keeps the play alive on the roll. Just going to get out at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down coming up. No gain. The back is Carlton Thomas. Big play, Marlon Brown in the slot. Nearly intercepted as Darquez Denard was in front of Tavares King. Georgia for the lead. Blair Walsh, 47 on the way, hooking it in. Good kick. Great to see a senior not in his kicking career on that missed field goal. Cousins threw an interception. Now he gets a chance at redemption. He gets a chance to win the game. First bowl win in the Mark D'Antonio era. And for these seniors, if they can score a touchdown, Cousins throws. Keyshawn Martin, 1st down, 13-yard line.
After reviewing the play, the receiver's knee was down on the 18-yard line. So we'll bring the ball back to the 18-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3 on the 18-yard line.
We're trying to get a bowl victory. That's Garrett Selleck. Backup tight end in motion. Cousins looking. Just threw it away as Linthicum was blanketed. It is 3rd and 3. For Cousins, moves the pocket, throws it towards the end zone, toward Nickel. Good coverage, and the pressure made the difference there. Again, Jarvis Jones. This is to tie the game. It's 35 to force the 3rd overtime. Last snap was bad. This one's okay. Kicks on the way. And we're on the way to OT number 3. 30-30 overtime number 3. Georgia with a choice, so they play defense. Cousins and the Michigan State offense start with it. To score a touchdown now, you have to go for 2. Cousins tried the slant. Incomplete. Le'Veon Bell couldn't get to the spot where Alec Ogletree's been hanging out all day long. As Oregon and Wisconsin set to take the field in Pasadena. 2nd and 10. Here comes Bell to the right. Did he get past Ogletree? Yeah, but the pursuit still came with Sanders Cummings. And that tells you what kind of back Le'Veon Bell is. He took Sanders Cummings at 6'2", 217 for a 4-yard ride.
Another no-back set. You like these open formations. The only question you have when you don't have a back in the backfield is, can you block Jarvis Jones in this Georgia pass rush with no help?
3rd and 8 from the 23. Linthicum, the tight end, who's had a career day, comes in motion. Shows Cousins what they're doing. Here's Kirk with the snap. He throws to Le'Veon Bell, who got the first down. So they go to Bell, a good receiver. John mentioned it earlier. He's 3rd on this team in pass receptions. 51 of them have been passes. They've come back from down 16-0. And there goes Bell up the middle at the 8-yard line. I would have done it down there when they had 2nd and 3. I keep banging him. Run Bell. 4 for the first down, 8 for the touchdown. Here comes Linthicum in motion. Another blocker for Bell. What a tackle by Ogletree.
Boy, this Bell has a great straight arm. And Ogletree makes another superb tackle, but watch the straight arm. Le'Veon Bell.
37 out of Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Quick snap, Cousins, play action, in the flat. Martin couldn't catch it, oh! Keyshawn Martin had a first down, maybe a touchdown.
Would have been him and Rambo at that front pylon.
It's a new snapper for this game, Steve Moore. Matt Giampapa was suspended, the regular snapper. Moore has had 2 shaky ones, and we have a flat. Delay? Moore has been the one snapping here today. See how this one is. Sontag had a tough time getting it down. And Conroy able to knock it through. 33-30. Georgia with a touchdown wins the Outback Bowl.
Down the seam.
Michigan State's done a good job on Charles. Just 1 catch, 2 yards for a guy with NFL prospects, junior. Aaron Murray in his hometown. Touchdown wins the game. Sophomore sets. He takes a shot. Incomplete. As the pass was intended toward Marlon Brown. 2nd and 10. Georgia's missed a field goal already in overtime. Field goal to keep it going. Touchdown to win the game. Murray with time. It's deflected, and it's almost intercepted. Would have been the game winner. Marcus Rush. 3rd overtime. 2 plays, no yards. Murray, look out from behind. He's sacked by Golston. Back at the 30, so a field goal is going to be about 47 yards with the wind at his back to try to keep the game alive. Blair Walsh to send us to a 4th overtime. It is blocked! It is blocked! Spartian, Michigan State sends its senior class out with a bowl win.
Thanks for watching Michigan State Football Classics. Be sure to check your local listings for future episodes.